got?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, Sandberg. The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the first three batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. In there, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
In now, Cal Ripken. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And number 22, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now. That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike two.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he struck him out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes. It's time for baseball. Standing in, number 2. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. It's time for... So digging in now, number 2. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Striding in for Boston, Sandberg. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Edgar Martinez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. Drilled down the line. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the four umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Matt Joyce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Boggs over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now. So striding in, Jed Lowry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. And now the Red Sox DH, George Brett. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Piscotty going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped on the ground to first. Olsen fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smolinski is there, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox leading off the inning, Chris Davis. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Struck him out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And there's out number 2. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people.
MLB Network's now batting number 2, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line to the right side. But foul.
That ball's foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. So the first three batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Gwynn rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Showtrack. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, George Brett. Line to the right side. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Wilmer Font comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Grounded to the right, taken there by Lowry. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on. So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gwynn on the move.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Joyce now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a curveball right on the corner. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A little bouncer. And he got him. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Sandberg, he singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edgar Martinez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Smoke toward third, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. In now, George Brett.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Line toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jackie Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So add... Digging in and looking for more, number 2. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And, oh, my goodness, that banged off the center field sweets. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the blowout continues. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
This is line to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man.
And the throw is in time to get him to... So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Jonathan Lucroy. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, Jake Smolinski. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? George Brett. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Line to the right side. Piscotty is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. So two gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and here comes the Babe. First offering on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Smolinski going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, number 2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you can take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Jed Lowry now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Robinson. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that 1-2-3 go the A's. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Digging in to try it again, Sandberg. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit hard to short. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs, as it's grounded sharply to first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warn.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Next up for the Red Sox, George Brett. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. Piscotty is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Jackie Robinson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty racing back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Robinson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is out on a close. Striding in once again, Matt Chapman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Jake Smolinski. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smolinski, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown. Elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Standing in now, Sandberg.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Joyce is over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Wade Boggs will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and so the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Marcus Semien is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's dead center for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Jed Lowry now. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes,
Outside, that's a
how
ball.
about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Striding in for Boston, George Brett. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our ShowTrack technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Babe Ruth pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Piscotty's there for it.
1 down. Standing in, Jackie Robinson. He tripled but was then thrown out trying to leg out and inside the Parker in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know he was going to be swinging for the fences up there, and that's exactly what he did. Blasted that thing and put an exclamation point on a game that he'll never forget, and neither will these fans.
Stepping in now, number 2 to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Standing in now, Sandberg seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Edgar Martinez, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Cal Ripken, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Martinez is on his way home, and a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on Show Track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Ryan Dull comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results. Here's Chris Davis now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And they remain well behind. Digging in and looking for more, George Brett. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Robinson.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Number 2 will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. From the stretch to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 5th in this game as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in one game. That's insane. Couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
In now, Tony Gwynn. as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping in now, Sandberg.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And it's in time to get him. That'll end the... So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out, and a new record. 21 strikeouts in this one.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.